Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel, and this one we are going to be discussing transformation. Okay, if you are one of the innumerous people who hate their realities, okay, if you wake up every day going to the job that you despise and thinking, oh man, this just can't be it, okay, I'm here to tell you that it is within your realm of possibilities to change your reality. Okay, if someone had told me, you know, as recently as 3 years ago that this would be my life today, I would think, oh, you know, you're onto something, whatever you're taking, I'm not interested, please get out of my way, I'm just trying to survive here. But you know, I was able to change my life beyond, you know, my wildest dream, beyond what I had imagined, and I'm here to tell you how you can achieve the very same. And step number one is going to be, you know, write the vision and make it plain. It's not enough to want to change your life. You need to know you want to change it to what. Okay, you need to visualize your higher self. Okay, who do you want to become? You know, what does she do? Where does she live? Where does she work? Okay, once you visualize it, you need to write it down. This is so important. Okay, in the good book it says write the vision and make it plain, so you need to write it down and know, okay, this is what we are aiming for. Now, tip number two, and probably the most important one, you guys, I have watched in numerous videos about this subject and none of them talks about this, is make requests, ask, demands. This is so important. Listen, you can't change your life without taking action. Okay, faith without work is dead. Okay, you need to change something. I find that many times women, we are just not socialized to be assertive. Okay, many of us, we're just too fearful to ask for what we want. You know, we don't want to be deemed as bossy. You know, if you're a black woman, then there's another layer. If you ask for what you want, and you know, if you're assertive about it, then you're an angry black woman, and da 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 and da 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 da. But if you're a man, you're just confident, you know. But you need, ladies, please ask for what you want. Okay, let's go for a relationship first. If you're in a relationship with somebody, and let's say that you desire for him to write you good morning in the morning as he wake up, and to write you good night, you know, before you go to bed. Okay, this is what you want, but this man is not communicating enough for you, and now you are scared to ask him because you feel like, oh, if I ask him to do this, I'm gonna come across as clingy. Listen, who cares what you rather? Do you rather come across as clingy, or do you rather have your needs met? Because you deserve to have your need met. Okay, we get into relationships, of course, in order to fulfill the need that whoever we're with. Okay, you should try your best to do that. This is not only about taking, sis, you gotta give something too. Okay, but you get into relationship as well to get your needs fulfilled. Okay, so if that's what you need, that's what you need. So just ask him. I find that men like clear communication. Okay, women, you know, we like guesstimating and wishy-washy. I find that men don't like that. Men like clear communication. So just ask him, okay, honey, it would be nice, I would really like it if you would write me, you know, in the morning, if you'd wish me a good morning, and in the night if you write me before bed, right? And then assess the answer and decide, does this work for you, or do you have to be on your way out? Okay, let's say that he says, I can write you good night, but I can't write you good morning because I work the night shift, and you know, by the time it's morning for you, I'm in bed catching up on very important sleep. But every day at night at work, I'm gonna try and take a break and go to the bathroom and write you good night. Now, I feel personally this is okay, you know, because the person has explained why they can't write you good night. Okay, and what they, you know, the explanation does seem reasonable to me. But again, if that doesn't work for you, if that's not what you need, you know, you're well in your right to end a relationship. There are 3.5 billion, I say this all the time, billion men in this world. Okay, one of them is gonna write you good morning and good night. If that's what you want, you know, that is up to you. Okay, now second place where I feel women are very, you know, fearful to demand what they want is in the work. Okay, women are very fearful to ask for pay raise, to ask to be fairly compensated for their work. And obviously, you know, most people kind of just walk up to their boss and say, listen, I want a raise. Okay, that's gonna get you fired. Or, you know, most people are not for most bosses, for most companies, for most corporate jobs, this is not going to work. But if you are not happy at your current place of business where you're working, then what you need to do is look for a job parallel. Okay, of course, do not be vocal about this. Don't let your co-workers know sorry, that you are looking for a new job, or, you know, keep it on the low. But when you get home, instead of, you know, scrolling senselessly on IG for hours, okay, get on Glassdoor or whatever and look for a position that you want. Look for your dream job. Look for a job that is paying the 6 figures that you want to make. Okay, look for hours, apply. Okay, when you have a job interview, just tell the current place you're working at, you know, that you need to get to a doctor or something, and then go to the job interview. Okay, and interview, and of course once you get the job, then quit where you're working at now. Okay, but do not just endlessly complain about the fact that you don't like your job, about the fact that you're not happy where you are. You know, that just doesn't work, ladies. Okay, we need to take action. Okay, if you're trying to lose weight, again, okay, you can't eat Chipotle on Monday, Wendy's on Tuesday, Burger King on Thursday, you know, on Friday Five Guys, and, you know, KFC, McDonald's, the lists are endless, and then say you're trying to lose weight. No, you're not, sis. You're not trying to lose weight. Listen, if you want to lose weight, you have to eat healthy. If you want to lose weight, you have to work out. There is no way around it. There is no cheat code here. I mean, yeah, you can get a liposuction or stuff, but even after this, you know, if you don't work out, if you don't eat healthy, you're trying to gain the weight again. So you're gonna have to bring discipline in your life. You know, if you have friends with whom you go to brunch all the time, you're gonna have to let them know, you know, you want to go brunching at healthier places. If they don't want to do that, you may have to skip brunch altogether. You know, this is gonna require hard work, ladies. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know, you're gonna have to exercise discipline here. This is just the way it is. If you're trying to better your finances, again, stop spending like a crazy woman. Okay, like, I'm gonna make a dedicated video on that, you know, about how I got out of debt and a lot of debt, sis. Okay, but, you know, basically be disciplined. Okay, track your spending, and, you know, don't spend on stuff that you don't need. Ask yourself, is this a want or is it a need? Okay, and more time than not, I'm just gonna be real with you, they're just wants. Okay, like, I find that 70-80% of the stuff I want are wants. They're not needs. It is what it is. Okay, do with that what you will. You know, do you want to actually have money, or do you want to appear as if you have money? Because it seems to me, you know, in the world of social media, of IG and TikTok and stuff, a lot of people just want to appear as if they have money, you know, and that's cute and everything, but serious, like, you know, having money makes more sense than, you know, appearing as if you have it. So, you know, obviously make your research about financial literacy, read about it, you know, investing and all that good stuff that you are going to need, you know, years from now. Like I said, this is an endless topic, so I'm just going to jump into point number 3, I guess, which is boundaries. Listen, set boundaries about your money, but above all else, set boundaries about your time and about your energy. This is extremely important, ladies. Do not sleep on this. Okay, listen, you cannot be everything to everybody. You know, I'm talking to my people pleaser out there. I'm a recovering people pleaser. It's so important for givers to set limit, because really and truly takers just rarely ever do. This is just the truth. Okay, so, you know, when people ask you something, really consider, you know, give yourself time. I find that a lot of time, people pleasers, you know, they're just quick to say yes, yes, yes. Give yourself time, think about it, tell the person, I'm gonna need to think about this a little bit, you know, and say no. Okay, listen, every time that you are saying yes to someone else, you are saying no to yourself. Think the time you are giving other people, it's time you could use to work on your business project. It's time that you could use to go and get your nails done, get a massage, get a nap. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but, you know, I'm an avid napper, so important. An avid reader, yes, but also an avid napper. Okay, time to read, to catch up on your show on Netflix, to watch YouTube, to create YouTube videos, perhaps like myself. You're an aspiring content creator, you get it. The possibilities are endless. Set boundaries. Learn how to say no. You were not put on this earth to please people. If you want to please anyone, please yourself, because really and truly your life is about you. Okay, you are the most important person in your life. Let it be known. Let people be mad. Okay, let me tell you the truth, is they're gonna be mad. I'm not even trying to lie to you. Okay, the reason why people are so afraid to set boundaries with other people is because they know that the other people are going to be mad. That's real, that's true. But who cares, you know? Here's my thing, as long as I'm not mad, It works for me, sis. It works for me. Okay, and tip number 4 that we're gonna address here is believe in yourself. This is so important. Believe in your unique ability to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. Whatever life it is that you desire is within your realm of possibilities. Speak life. Okay, research other people who have been through, if you're a trauma survivor, who've been through what you've been through, but who've been able to achieve whatever it is you are trying to achieve. You know, this is why representation matters. But you need to believe in yourself. Okay, think about it this way. You're home, you're just chilling, and then your door rings. You know, someone's ringing your bell. You open the door and someone's trying to sell you something. Let's just say, you know, for example purposes, that it is a face cream. Okay, so you ask them, you know, is this cream good? Is it, what do you think about it? And they're like, oh yeah, you know, it's alright. It's alright. Like, are you trying to buy that? Listen, I'm trying to close the door. Okay, I'm closing it on your face. Who has time for this? No one. Okay, listen, no one is buying that. Listen, you have to be like, oh, this cream is the best thing since sliced bread. Like, listen, girl, I use it, and this skin is flawless, and it's gonna prevent aging. You're gonna sleep better. You know. Like sell people do, they just hype it up and up and up and up and up, and then make you feel like, you know, you need it, make you feel you can't live your life without it, but really it's just a cream. Okay, but you need to be the same about you. Okay, you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that you can do it, because listen, if you don't, then really you're not going to do it. You know, whether you believe you can or whether you believe you can't, you know, you're right either way. So avoid coulda, shoulda, woulda, or I can't do this, or such things they don't happen to me, they don't happen for me. A bad energy, negative energy, let it go, sis. Okay, and the 5th and final tip that we are going to address in this video is, I guess it's in adequation with what I just said, is stay positive. And you know, I'm not a toxic positivity girly. Okay, you're talking to a very realistic person. Okay, many times, you know, I try to assess the for and the against, and I think, you know, many times I'm quite right about, you know, situations, but try to be positive. And this is extremely important here, because if you watch this channel, then most likely you're a trauma survivor, you know, or at least you're somebody who is very interested in trauma. Okay. I know I'm both, and most people are both. You know, most people who are very interested in trauma have experienced some form of trauma, major or minor. You know, many people became therapists because they are trying to reverse engineer whatever has happened to them. So, but what happens when you are a trauma survivor, when you are somebody who endured a lot, and a lot happens to you, especially in early life, in early childhood, is that, you know, you become inherently negative. You know, there is no way to prevent this. There's no way around this. When a lot of bad stuff keep happening to you, you know, your parents are alcoholics, you know, they're on crack, your dad in and out of jail, you know, they are violent, you're being bullied at school, you know, sexual molestation, trigger warning here, sorry, and all of that stuff. When all of that happens to you, you know, and when bad stuff keep happening to you back to back to back to back to back to back, you begin to think, chai, hey, only bad stuff happened to me, you know. And your mind, you know, it kind of prepare for this, you know. So everything that is fun happen, your mind's like, this is not going to work out, this doesn't happen, this doesn't happen for me, this is only possible for other people, because really your mind is trying to protect you from the disappointment of that not working out, because it used to bad stuff happening to you. And here it's going to be extremely important to push back against that narrative. I talked about affirmation in a video last week or the week before, I think. Please, ladies, please protect your mind. Listen, in a world that is adamant about telling you about who you are, you knowing first who you are and being very crystal clear about that is going to be extremely important. Because like I tell my daughter all the time, if you don't know exactly who you are, then the world is going to be very loud at selling you whatever narrative, and you are gonna believe that, you are gonna buy that. So please be clear about who you are. Please be positive, you know. Understand, open your mind and understand that in a world of possibilities, you know, your reality can shift, and it is shifting. So please be positive about what can happen to you when you see people achieve stuff. Believe that it is possible for you too, that if Viola Davis could do it, that if Oprah Winfrey could do it, that if Jackie Aina could do it, that if Patricia Bright could do it, that you can do it too, that you are next, sis. Please, I beg of you, remember that another life, another reality is possible. Yes. for you too. Okay, and that brings us to the end of this video. If you made it to here, I am grateful and appreciative of you. You are the GOAT, the real MVP. Please do not forget to give this video a ginormous thumbs up if you're motivated, inspired to go for your biggest, for your wildest dream. In the comment section down below, let me know what you thought about this subject. Consider subscribing to my channel as well, and I will talk to you guys for part 2 on Thursday. On Thursday, we are going to discuss how to reinvent yourself. And no, changing your life and reinventing yourself are not the same thing. In my understanding of them, it's possible to change your life without reinventing yourself, but it is impossible to reinvent yourself without changing your life. I will develop more on that on Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye guys.